Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. Just about a year ago, we welcomed the organization Back on My Feet to the show and to San Francisco. There was a tremendous need in the Bay Area, so Back on My Feet set about changing people's perspective of homelessness and the way we approach it. And we are checking in with Linda Glassel to see how the past year has gone and what is on the horizon. Thanks for coming back on the show.
It's great to be here.
Okay, so you were on the show just about a year ago. First, for the viewers out there that don't know, tell us what Back on My Feet is.
So Back on My Feet is a national organization we launched here in San Francisco, as you mentioned, 1 year ago. And we use the power of running and community support along with essential employment and housing resources to combat homelessness. It sounds crazy, running with individuals experiencing homelessness, but the premise of the organization, or the notion, is just like for all of us, we need to commit to something. We need to make sure as we're moving forward in our lives that we have strong self-esteem, self-confidence. So that running portion and that portion with the community is all about just that, making a commitment, rebuilding self-esteem and self-confidence.
Well, I was very honored to MC an event for Back on My Feet, and listening to so many stories and talking to so many people that really this changed their lives. And what I found, the current theme was, it gave them a goal. And it may have been a short-term goal, but once they achieve that goal, then they can make another goal and achieve another one.
Exactly. So the program starts with, we partner with shelters and residential facilities in the city, and individuals or clients come out and run or walk with us 3 mornings a week. It's early at 5:45 a.m. We have several locations, and we have volunteers throughout the community that come and run and walk with individuals. And again, that whole notion of building community. After 30 days in the program and a 90% attendance, so that's showing commitment,
sure,
then individuals move into our Next Steps program, where we work with them with job training skills, financial literacy, and then we move into helping them find jobs and assisting with homes. So it's really a 360-degree program that starts with that base of commitment and community, something that we all need every day.
Sure.
And when we think about that ecosystem of homelessness, that's the one piece, community, that's often missing, that support system. So we start with that, we move into Next Steps, and ultimately our goal is to help find jobs and homes.
And do you find that the attitude first, the first attitude about it is, okay, well, how is that going to help me find a job? I'm going to go out and run at 5:45 in the morning? But it really does.
It does make a difference. And we do find that. And there are individuals or clients that come out, we call our clients members, that come out, and they're very, very skeptical that first morning.
Right.
And we provide everything that an individual needs. We provide running shoes, running gear, and sometimes an individual will come out because they're in need of a pair of shoes. But what happens is they find this group of individuals that are all like-minded, and we all put our shoes on the same way. We all put one foot in front of the other the same way. Everybody's on an even playing field, no matter where you came from. So we become a community.
Sure.
We help each other. We mentor each other. And interestingly enough, our members help push our volunteers as much as our volunteers push our members.
Right, it's a two-way street. All
Absolutely.
right, let's watch some video of Back on My Feet.
It's pretty powerful when the whole group is putting in that effort and helping each other along. And you don't want to let anybody down, and that's kind of what keeps pushing people along.
Not only is this a really fun and innovative program to be a part of, but it really has an impact. We've helped over 4,000 individuals find employment and housing. And what's more is, for every $1 donated, $2.50 goes back into the local community.
At Marriott, we've hired over 100 people out of the Back on My Feet organization into all sorts of roles throughout the company. It's an exceedingly rewarding way to employ, but also to give back to the community.
If you can get 5:30 in the morning and run, you get 5:30 and go to work.
That's such a good point. You have other events coming up?
We do. We've got 2 events coming up in November. On November 11th, Saturday, we have a cycle to combat homelessness. You can go to sanfrancisco.backonmyfeet.org to learn about that. And as you mentioned, we're coming up on our 1-year birthday, November 15th. Join us at the Wells Fargo Community Building, 333 Market Street, and celebrate our 1-year birthday with all of our members and volunteers and those that are coming back as alumni who found jobs and we've assisted.
Well, you're doing such great work. Thanks so much for coming on the show and telling us all about it. And if you want to be a part of this movement, just log on to backonmyfeet.org. That's going to do it for our show this week, but we will be back with more Bay Area Focus next week. Have a great day.